Yeah, got Jägermeister in here as well. So, gonna be interesting to see how they stack up against this Termination squad. And, you know, it's really unfortunate, but I believe the admins are telling Termination we cannot wait any longer. This match was supposed to start at 6:10 p.m. It is now 7:10. So they delayed an hour.
Just a bit late.
Couldn't get their player, and they're gonna be forced to face off against their opponents. Let's see what they can do, though, as Ronnie Ron. Who do you want to watch at the start? I feel like Wicked Shrapnel deserves to show his pow-pow to the world.
You reckon his pow-pow?
His pow-pow.
I'm hoping that means what I think it means. So
yeah,
we'll stay with Wicked Shrapnel.
Yeah, he's got the MTAR, and if you haven't watched Wicked Shrapnel's videos, I just checked out his YouTube and saw him trying to eat a triple bypass cheeseburger, failed, and then was spanked by a hostess. So pretty interesting stuff there. Anyway, he's getting right into the action, climbing this ladder at B, and that is always where the focus of attention is on this map.
Yep, unfortunately not able to get that capture early on, though. I'm having a look at Jägermeister just because that name is absolutely awesome, even though it is spelled incorrectly.
It's spelled like an American would spell it.
Yeah, so incorrectly. Anyway, Jägermeister on the B flag. He is actually capturing it, looks towards his left, picks up one kill. Nicely done. And that is going to be that A-B flag cap combo.
So if you're playing 3-on-4 domination, probably one of the toughest game modes to play down a man. What do you do to keep the score as close as possible while you're waiting on a teammate?
I didn't actually even realize it was 3v4, but that does explain it. One of the big things you want to do is make sure what we saw earlier on doesn't happen. You do not want to get triple capped. As soon as if I'm playing a game and I see someone times out on the other team, instantly push for that trip cap. Why? You have the numbers advantage. You want to make sure you can try and get as many points as possible out of it. It's just, you know, it's kind of common sense. So if I'm on the other team, though, you have to try and keep that one flag you've got. Stop the bleed if you can. If you ever sort of see an opportunity to try and neutralize a flag, go for it. You don't necessarily want to be capping those flags, but if you can neutralize them, that's great. And you can see they've actually gone and with 3 people have somehow managed to capture that B flag.
We are watching right now as Chaotic is just trying to patrol this left side. His teammates were all focused in the middle to go down, but Conquer clears house at B. Down a man, and they are still in this one. Only down 6 points. There's another double from Conquer, going huge here with the MTAR.
Wow, that's really impressive stuff. I mean, to have 3 people and to be about to take the lead, that's not something you see every day in competitive Call of Duty, but fair play to these guys. You know, we saw them earlier on. They were playing so very well. I'm looking at Gumby now. Needs to go big on the B flag. Jumps around the corner. Sees one. Small look of him. The second there as well. Headshot. Nicely played. And he's just going to get straight out of there. Wait for his teammate support. This is an unreal effort from these guys right now.
Gumby doing what he can. Top term is going to be on a 3-point streak. 8 and 6. Turned and burned the 360 kill on Ronnie Ron.
Oh no.
Put that on your channel, Ronnie.
That just happened. Oh my god, that was bad. That was very bad.
And these guys are game battle superheroes. Termination has been earning pro points since we first came out with them, and these guys showing off that they're not going down without a fight. Down a man early, but it's only a 2-point differential. And you see Conquer trying to make his way left side. Big kills by Wicked Shrapnel.
All they need to do is hold on until halftime. That is it. 2 minutes left. They are still easily in this game. I mean, the way they're playing right now, they could potentially win the first side with 3 people, which is not a sentence I thought I was going to be saying after you pointed out that someone did time out. But unfortunately, 2 players do go down for them. They're losing C, so the trip cap is going to go down. Someone needs to go big.
Nice.
And luckily, Conquer X was there to do just that. Nicely done, but they need to hold on.
As you said, they need more kills back at their home flag, and that's what they're going to get. Chaotic will clear house. So 54 to 49, 130 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see what they can do as Chaotic is going to rotate over to Control Tower. Spots a player long range. The Remington just better at that distance. And we are going to see Conquer, though, sneaking into A. He's been the big playmaker so far. We saw what he could do with the back-to-back doubles on B. His teammate, meanwhile, actually picked up 2 of the 3 kills at B while he retook A. And you are seeing a 3v4 2-cap going down for the second time this game.
That was just phenomenal play from Conquer. Don't take anything away from him there. He capped A, waited. He knew they were going to have to come back, and he managed to get the challenge and got the kill as well. I think he may have actually just been having a little bit of a lag spike. Not entirely sure. He was stationary for quite some time there, but I'm going to have a look at Chaotic now. Currently 5 and 8. Managed to make it 6 and 8. Can they put pressure on this B flag now?
They got it. They got 3 men on B. No nades coming in, and Chaotic's watching the right side. Chaotic needs to go big. Unfortunately, weren't able to stop the attackers flooding in from the control tower side, and you are now on board with Wicked Shrapnel. The YouTubers going up against one of the best squads below the top 10 seeds. And Ronnie Ron from control tower now taking over as he is going to pick up 2. No, says Gumby. Gumby with another 2-piece. And Termination's going to recap B here at the end.
That's a really nice play right at the very end. It looks like 2 more of the YouTubers are going to jump straight on B. Can Conquer X try and get big for his team? Sees 1, gets the kill. Can he find a second? No, he can't. Doesn't matter, though. The last 5 seconds, you have to give this Termination team props.
This is ridiculous, man. They are playing incredible at 11-point differential, something they could totally come back from. They just need their 4th to get his IP fixed and get back online. As soon as that connection is good to go, they will have a chance. And remember, this is a best-of-5 series, so even if they drop game 1, Termination is showing how dangerous they could be in future game modes.
And, you know, if I'm part of that YouTuber team now, I'm sat there thinking, well, how has that just happened? We had a man advantage for pretty much the whole game. We only beat a team by 11 points. And, well, that's kind of unsportsmanlike conduct, not going to lie. But, yeah, I would have personally waited, allowed them to get the 4th, but hey, that's just me.
Even after an hour of waiting?
Actually, oh, yeah, you do make a good point.
Yeah, you know, I think they've been more than kind in this situation on the Pounders' end.
I will allow it just once.
But I totally feel for Termination. You know how much is on the line for these guys. So far, this is the squad that took out Gunpoint earlier on. They also cleaned up Eminent COD in round number 4. So this round 5 match against Pounders is a big one. The player they're missing is Explicit.
Explicit. I'm trying to think if he actually had a very good game earlier on, I believe. Did he not?
And it looks like we've actually got Conquer back in here for the moment. Explicit was going up and down, had one great game, but in the series, I really thought it was Conquer and Chaotic were the 2 players that shined the brightest on this squad for me. Okay, there's Explicit. Speaking of, he's in, baby. Woohoo!
There you go. All right, game on. They just managed to hold to 11 points for 3 people.
I can't wait, man.
Crazy.
Conquer is pissed right now. I know what is going on in this team's party chat. They are so hungry, ready to dominate now.
Yeah,
if I'm Wicked Shrapnel and friends, I'm scared for the Pounders.
Wicked Shrapnel may be getting another spanking in the
yeah.
Careful. I'd be watching out if I was him, because that Termination team, I mean, their 4th play, you just imagine being in their party right now, Bucket. They are going to be loud as hell.
And, you know, I'm going to have Lennox, our producer, actually go back and capture that 360 turnaround that we saw from Gumby as he cleaned up Ronnie Ron in the first round.
That was not good. I feel sorry for Ronnie Ron for having to go through that experience of getting 360 turned on. I mean, you saw him did another 180 and then decided to 180 again before he picked up the kill. But looking at the break of the second side, surprise, surprise, Termination trying to just continue with that energy that they've got. They've definitely got energy. You can tell 11 points. They're not going to be upset that they lost the first side. They're not going to be angry that they had to play that 3v4. They're going to be saying, hey, we just managed to hold to 11 points with 3 people. Now we've got our 4th back. Let's go play.
Let's effing go. Here we go. Chaotic behind enemy lines. B, 3-man cap trying to be put in place here from Pounders. Down go 2, making 3 as the 3rd one up top. Will he get picked? Nice cover fire from Gumby, saving the life of Chaotic, and now they can consider pushing up on C. Chaotic watching the right side. One spawner will be attacking. Took out his teammate. Chaotic answers back, and the question is, when do they get aggressive and push for that 3 cap? Is it needed at all? They're already up 8 points, so that overall deficit just a 3-point total.
They don't need to push for that C flag. The only time that I expect to see anyone go near that is if the spawns flip and someone goes towards A, and that's looking like what it is going to be, because there is someone very, very far pushed up on that C spawn looking for some kills. I believe
Explicit.
Explicit, yeah, he was being very, very aggressive. So now they may actually be left with not really much of a choice. He may actually have to go for that neutral, but he's actually decided to dip out, doing the smart thing in my opinion. If you have A and B so comfortably, why change it? Why mix it up? You've already reduced the deficit, and now you're in the lead. 3 minutes 13. Keep it exactly how it is.
3 minutes, 10 seconds left in game number 1. Lots could go on here, and now he's pushed in too far, as you said. So Explicit knows, I got to go for C. His teammate says, darn it, now I got to go for C as well. And look at the middle of the map control. This is what Betts is talking about. because of that push, the aggression being a little bit too overzealous, that is going to force your opponent to spawn out, and they had a great opportunity, but you know what, Termination, they are not going to sweat it, immediately dealing with the problem. 2 of the 4 players going down. Gumby trying to relock down B.
Not gonna lie, the Termination got a little bit lucky there. Now, if I was Wicked Shrapnel on Jägermeister, I'd be saying everyone run to that B flag. Just jump on that B flag. Because there was only one player that actually went onto the flag. Everyone else was just trying to do cover fire from around the outside, which didn't enable them to cap the flag quick enough. So I would say personally they've missed a great opportunity of capping that B flag. Now it doesn't matter who jumps on it. Chaotic is just on a rampage. He's picking up players left and right, really having a very strong game. But look at Gumby Puckett, 14-3 so far.
Is that good?
3 caps as well. I would say that's very, very impressive.
Should we watch him for a while longer?
Well, it's up to you, unless you want to see if potentially Jägermeister can try and help his team to a comeback. I mean, Ronnie Ron right now having a bit of a poor game, 4-7. Redneck 3-9, really struggling.
Oh, we got to show Redneck. I love my TK boys, but I got to see what's going on for the YouTuber. He's in B, and he's got the right weaponry for this.
The problem is he's sat on the flag. I mean, in this position, personally, I'd be looking at trying to get a little bit of map control. He's going to get 1, but then he's going to get picked off. You see, that's the problem. If he would position himself a little bit better, he would have been able to get those kills outside of the B site where he wasn't going to be trapped, you know? That allows you to play for map control, which is much, much more important. You know, if you have that map control, you're going to win the game. It really is as simple as that.
All right, all 4 down, and we go back to Termination. Gumby, the one getting double stunned, but no grenade to follow it up. He's in position, pre-firing, gets the call out, gets the kill, explicit in the kill feed as well on Redneck. 69-48 in the final seconds. After you remove that 11-point advantage, this one still about a 10-15 second game, but I have a feeling Termination's going to close it out here in the final 50.
Yeah, I completely agree. They're too hyped. They've just done what we've seen so many people fail at today. I mean, a couple of times today we've seen someone time out and just give up hope. They've just kind of put the controller down and said, well, we're not going to win this game. Termination, no. They know how far they've come today. They know how close they are to booking that spot at the regional finals. They are not going out without a fight, and you have to respect the drive that they have within them to play just as good with 3 people. I mean, they really did put up a performance which a lot of teams of 4 may not have even been able to do.
And Termination's a squad that's actually come out and earned a top spot due to pro points at MLG Pro Circuit events. They've been in the championship bracket for Black Ops 2 and I believe Ghost. Maybe not Ghost quite yet. But this squad, people have always been doubting them, calling them online heroes, but they've shown that they can do it everywhere. Now, fighting for a chance to do it on land. They take game number 1 in our best of 5. Remember, this is round 5. 32 teams still left. You need to get to round 6 and win your round 6 match to head to Florida for the U.S. Championship. And Term showing great heart and determination in game 1. Gumby dropping 21-9-4 here to kick things off.
A ridiculous score. Really, really well played from those guys. And again, you have to remember they played the first half with 3 people and still came out and won the first map. Absolutely unreal performance from those guys.
I'm slow clapping. All right, guys, we're going to commercial break. When we come back, we will have Search and Destroy. Who wants to watch a Redneck snipe? I do. We'll be right back.